Here we go.
Let's get into it, and it being theater. Hey everybody, welcome.
Yes.
To our Diablo 4 stream.
Yes.
Let me give a second to see if this evens
This
out.
is such a good graphic, Pat. This is such a good graphic.
Oh yeah, I've been excited to see this.
Why don't we always?
Hang on.
We should always. Oh, Scoutness! Thank you, Scoutness! Yay!
Thank you, everyone who subbed while we were in the pre-show. Scout, NES, Dev, Devois, Clarodactyl. That's sick. What are y'all doing? And we had a first-time chat from Quite Posh Josh, who said, I heard there was some video game theater in here. Pat, tell them what you told me when I was putting in the stream info.
Let me tell you what I told you when we were putting in the screen info. Was I said, Simone, I don't think you should say video game theater in this thing, because then everybody will get mad at you.
In my defense,
we don't know that anyone's mad yet.
That's true. We don't know that everybody's
mad. No, they're just gonna be. They're not mad. They're just disappointed.
Shut that down.
But when I show them my bum pad, they won't be disappointed anymore.
We've discussed this. You can't do that on stream.
You can't do that on stream.
You can't show your bum pad, Simone.
Oh,
Okay.
Speedy Elephant's mad. Prowler Pangolo's mad. There's some mad.
Well, they're
furious.
Mad
not just mad, furious.
Wow, Meme Shark showed up just to be mad.
But redeeming things. The pig is burning in hell, it seems. And in general, this graphic is quite amazing. Pat made this like literally last minute because, but it's really impressive.
Thank you.
I think we should update maybe our regular polygon graphic because this goes so hard.
Thank you.
The kick-ass gamer hell.
Yeah, this is better than we've ever done it.
So,
art.
The story here is that we got. So I think a bunch of us got pre-release code for Diablo. Only I got post-release code for Diablo. So we're like, oh, we should stream it because it's the new game. We got to talk about it. We got, we love Activision and Blizzard so much.
Blizzard, my favorite company of all time.
No, but a lot of people are playing this game, but we only got one code, and it's like, well, this isn't really the kind of game where having more than one code makes it more fun to having more than one person playing makes it more fun to play. It's going to be me running around in various dungeons, hitting things, and picking up the gold that falls out. So, like, literally 15-20 minutes ago, we're like, well, what if we just read some demonic theater while we play it?
And then Pat said, can you read Paradise Lost? And I thought, maybe. And then I looked at Paradise Lost for the first time in a while, and I said, no. But what we have for you today will be a performance of Christopher Marlowe's The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus.
Now, what is the relevance of this? What is the... Why did we pick this play thing? I know nothing about it.
When I Googled Satan-themed media,
Satan-themed media,
this is one of the biggies. So
okay.
Christopher Marlowe was a contemporary of Shakespeare, and this is probably one of his best-known plays. It is about a guy named Dr. Faustus. He's a doctor. He's in Germany, and he goes, I'm so fucking bored with life. Should I do necromancy?
Hey, that's interesting because I'm gonna play necromancer, so that'll be some good synergy.
Shinjobi impliable head. Thank you.
Yeah. And he makes a deal with the devil, Mephistopheles, and he and you'll never guess. You'll never guess. It doesn't go well.
Spoilers.
I know. I'm sorry.
No.
I figured we could read. Oh, go on.
This makes sense then that it's fiction because every deal I've made with the devil has gone wonderfully.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the vitiligo options here. It's nice.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Everyone's been asking for years when Polygon would finally cover the tragical history of the life and death of Dr. Faustus.
Can I really not show them my bum pad?
Oh, vampire red eyes. Yeah.
You know, I think you can display the bum pad as long as there is no movement whatsoever.
Oh, I can't shake it. I got. Maybe there will be a thematic moment when I can.
You can't be like, look at how this bum pad flows in the wind. No.
That'll just be Chekhov's bum pad for now.
Yeah.
I got another thing to just run by you guys.
Kind of cool.
Should I justify and explain foot season, or should I just let people
Continue to
voting
question.
what they
do a
will?
little longer. Let's do a little longer.
Okay. 'Cause
Maybe
everyone's yelling at me.
maybe towards the end of foot season you explain
Ryan!
what happened. And bird
Right.
mullet. Wow.
Oh my god,
Thank
everyone
you,
is
guys.
subscribing. This is really cool. Wow, and we're about to do the most niche activity that we could possibly do.
Clearly,
Mhm.
I guess
this is a niche that Twitch needs to fill, and we're filling it. We're filling it with our big old bum pads.
Hey,
before we get
do you want me
started,
to,
should we...
do you want me to screen share Diablo with you, or do you guys not care?
I don't
I'm
care.
kind of
I'm
watching it
watching
on the
your
stream.
stream.
Okay,
I
cool,
was gonna
cool.
say, should we like walk through character creation with you before we start our theatrical
Oh, yeah.
reading?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that real quick.
Since you're kind of doing some cool, you're
Yeah.
doing cool stuff. You're making a cool necromancer.
Yeah, we're making a cool necromancer, and we've got cool vampiric eyes. I just noticed, so they have like textured hair options, and one of them is like this fucking like sick wolf cut afro, which rocks.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
it's
I think
good.
we'll be going with that.
Very cool.
Let's look at our accessories.
Speedy Elephant says that Tina is louder than everyone
Tina
else.
is
I'm so
loud.
sorry.
I'll fix that. No problem.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Adjusting Tina
Neck.
volume. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, let me know if
There
that's
we
any
go.
better.
We seem to have become boxes.
Yes, well that'll be
Oh,
fixed.
but
in
we'll
just a
we'll be
second.
fixed. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you,
Yeah,
Speedy
there you
Elephant.
go.
Meme Short says, "Oh, sick! Your character is Joan Jett."
Oh yeah, we have certain Joan Jett energies to us.
Yeah.
All right, let's put some markings on us. Let's find the most occult set of markings. I think that's pretty sick to be completely
banished,
inscribed
punished to the shadow.
with
Yeah.
arcane figures.
That
We need
is
to-
pretty freaky. This is actually like a horror movie now. I don't like that. That freaks me out because I'm like, is it a tattoo or is it like carved
Demonic
into them?
scrawlings.
Like,
Yeah, scarification.
yeah.
Ooh, nose ring. That was cool. Yeah, just a little simple nose ring. There we go.
Oy.
How do you justify being sort of doing the necromancy while also theoretically going to fight the devil yourself?
I think maybe the game will tackle that a little bit.
Okay.
Like I think maybe my form of necromancy is not necessarily satanic. Maybe it's like
Not all necromancers are the
parasatanic.
same.
Yeah, I think this is one of those like hell has a bunch of archdemons who don't really get along, so you can be like supporting a part of hell.
A faction.
I will be
A
calling her
hell
Faustus though.
The Devolver Direct?
We did not watch it, or I didn't watch it. Did
Yeah.
anybody catch it this year?
No, I didn't.
No.
Wait, was my twin still presenting?
Oh right, they still have the doppelganger.
Nobody tweeted at me about it, as far as I can see this year. So maybe not. No,
She
she
was
wasn't
not there.
there.
Egad.
Sanctuary was
She
never
okay?
meant
Yeah.
for humankind.
Where did
The
they
real
do with
question
Nina?
It
is
was
this the real
forged as a
Simone?
refuge
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I think Simone's been acting a little bit different ever since she came back from the barnyard. I think she might have been replaced.
Ever since I got those sheep diseases.
It's the replacement. God, that's so funny. Like that's what the pig is maybe doing. Is he's body snatchering you when he wants to see you in the barnyard.
powerful
Yeah.
as a husk of what it was,
The plot thickens.
and Sanctuary's ancient creed.
Very concerning.
Should we start our play?
I suppose we shall.
Yes. Our play.
Right.
Rather than playing a game, it is a play.
We are all players
Yeah.
here. Players, gamers, all unite. I am not a professional at reading blank verse. I perhaps don't know what I'm doing. However, I shall begin. Not marching now in fields of Thrasimene, where Mars did mate the Carthaginians, nor sporting in the dalliance of love, in courts of kings where state is overturned, nor in the pomp of proud audacious deeds intends our muse to vaunt her heavenly verse. Only this, gentlemen. We must perform the form of Faustus' fortunes, good or bad. To patient judgments we appeal our plaud, and speak for Faustus in his infancy. Now is he born, his parents' base of stock, in Germany, within a town called Rhodes. Of riper years, to Württemberg he went, whereas his kinsmen chiefly brought him up. So soon he profits in divinity, the fruitful plot of scholarism graced, that shortly he was graced with doctor's name. excelling all whose sweet delight disputes in heavenly matters of theology.
They'll just grace you with that? They'll just like...
They just fucking grace you with it, dude.
Okay, cool.
Oh, also, the text is available on Gutenberg.org. I can
drop it. I got
please drop it.
Okay.
Thank you. If people want to read along.
Follow along.
Follow along. Where were we? We were blessed with Doctor's name. Ooh, excelling all who sweetly delight disputes in heavenly matters of theology. Till, swollen with cunning, of a self-conceit his waxen wings did mount above his reach, and, melting, heavens conspired his overthrow. For falling to a devilish exercise, he glutted now with learning's golden gifts. He surfeits upon cursed necromancy. Nothing so sweet as magic is to him, which he prefers before his chiefest bliss. And this, the man that in his study sits. Faustus, discovered in his study. And I will do Faustus, and then everyone else will do all the other parts. Settle thy studies, Faustus, and begin to sound the depths that thou wilt profess. Having commenced, be a divine in shew, yet level at the end of every art, and live and die in Aristotle's works. Sweets analytics! That's my job!
Yeah,
Tis
YouTube
thou
studio.
hast ravished. This is me logging into
Sweet
YouTube every day.
analytics.
Sweet analytics, tis thou hast ravished me. Okay. Benedicere est finis logicis, I don't know Latin, is to dispute well logic's chiefest end, affords this art no greater miracle. Then read no more, thou hast attained that end. A greater subject fitteth Faustus' wit. Bid economy farewell, and Galen come. Seeing, ubi desinit philosophus, ibi incipit medicus. Be a physician, Faustus. Heap up gold and be eternized for some wondrous cure. Summum bonum medicinae sanitas. The end of physic is our body's health. Why, Faustus, hast thou not attained that end? Is not thy common talk found aphorisms? Are not thy bills hung up as monuments whereby whole cities have escaped the plague and 1,000 desperate maladies been eased? Yet art thou still but Faustus and a man. Couldst thou make men live eternally, or, being dead, raise them to life again, then this profession were to be esteemed. Physic, farewell! Where is Justinian? See una... And pretty case of paltry legacies. And then more Latin. Such is the subject of the Institute and universal body of the law. This study fits a mercenary drudge who aims at nothing but external trash. Too servile and illiberal for me. When all is done, divinity is best. Jerome's Bible, Faustus, view it well.
Yo, check it out. I can raise skeletons from the ground.
Yo, just like me. That's what I'm
just like
learning to do here.
Faustus.
I promise my horrible Latin monologue is almost done. The reward of sin is death. That's hard.
Damn.
If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and there's no truth in us. Why then, belike we must sin and so consequently die? Aye, we must die an everlasting death. What doctrine call you this? Que sera, sera. What will be, shall be. Divinity adieu. These metaphysics of magicians and necromantic books are heavenly. Lines, circles, scenes, letters, and characters. These are those that Faustus most desires. Oh, what a world of profit and delight, of power, of honor, of omnipotence is promised to the studious artisan. All things that move between the quiet poles shall be at my command. Emperors and kings are but obeyed in their several provinces, nor can they raise the wind or rend the clouds, but his dominion that exceeds in this stretcheth as far as doth the mind of man. A sound magician is a mighty god. Here, Faustus, tire thy brains to gain a deity. Enter Wagner. Clayton, be Wagner for me.
All right.
Wagner. Oh, Wagner, commend me to thy dearest friends, the German Valdez and Cornelius. Request them earnestly visit me.
I will, sir.
Their conference will be a greater help to me than all my labors. Plod I ne'er so fast. Enter good angel and evil angel. Tina, be good angel, since you're going to be Mephistopheles. Clayton, you're evil angel.
Got it.
Real quick, is the audio mix okay in this now that there's like me hitting wolves and like people chatting in the background?
Audio is
Okay,
great.
cool,
Yeah.
perfect.
Swag.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, Faustus, lay that damned book aside, and gaze not on it, lest it tempt thy soul, and heap God's heavy wrath upon thy head. Read the scriptures. That is blasphemy.
Go forward, Faustus, in that famous art wherein all nature's treasure is contained. Be thou on earth as Jove is in the sky, lord and commander of these elements.
How am I glutted with conceit of this? Shall I make spirits fetch me what I please, resolve me of all ambiguities, perform what desperate enterprise I will? I'll have them fly to India for gold, ransack the ocean for orient pearl, and search all corners of the newfound world for pleasant fruits and princely delicates. I'll have them read me strange philosophy and tell the secret of all foreign kings. I'll have them wall all Germany with brass and make swift Rhine circle fair Württemberg. I'll have them fill the public schools with silk, wherewith the students shall be bravely clad. I'll levy soldiers with the coin they bring, and chase the Prince of Parma from our land, and reign sole king of all the 28 provinces. Yea, stranger engines for the brunt of war than was the fiery keel at Antwerp's bridge. I'll make my servile spirits to invent.
I just got the ability to tear flesh from an enemy, dealing 8 damage per second and forming a usable corpse every 2.5 seconds.
Sounds
Damn,
terrifying.
What do you think your DPS is now?
I don't know. We'll get back to you. How's the play going?
It's going pretty good. Do you think that the right tone is being set for you?
Yeah, no, I think it's actually helping me a lot, and I do enjoy listening to Faustus and just hearing me fucking whack skeletons in the background. It's fun. All right, go on.
One thing
Sorry.
I'll say about this guy is he talks a fucking lot, and I can't wait for Mephistopheles to get here so that I can stop monologuing.
He's mouthy.
He's a little mouthy broad. Come, German Valdez and Cornelius, and make me blessed with your sage conference. Valdez, sweet Valdez and Cornelius, know that your words have won me at the last to practice magic and concealed arts. Yet not your words only, but mine own fantasy that will receive no object, for my head but ruminates on necromantic skill. Philosophy is odious and obscure. Both law and physic are for petty wits. Divinity is the basest of the three. Unpleasant, harsh, contemptible, and vile. 'Tis magic. Magic that hath ravished me. Then, gentle friends, aid me in this attempt, and I that have with concise syllogisms gravelled the pastors of the German church, and made the flowering pride of Württemberg swarm to my problems, as the infernal spirits on sweet Musaeus when he came to hell will be as cunning as Agrippa was, whose shadow made all Europe honor him. Tina B. Valdez.
Faustus, these books, thy wit and our experience, shall make all nations to canonize us. As Indian Moors obey their Spanish lords, so shall the spirits of every element be always serviceable to us three. Like lions shall they guard us when we please, like Almain rudders with their horsemen's staves, or Lapland giants trotting by our side. Sometimes like women or unwedded maids, shadowing more beauty in their airy brows than have the white breasts of the Queen of Love. From Venice shall they drag huge argosies, and from America the golden fleece that yearly stuffs old Philip's treasury. If learned, Faustus will be resolute.
Valdez, as resolute am I in this as thou to live. Therefore object it not. Clayton, Cornelius.
The miracles that magic will perform will make thee vow to study nothing else. He that is grounded in astrology, Heinrichs with tongues, will see in 40 minerals, hath all the principles magic, huh?
I think it's a footnote.
A source.
Oh yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know more about the 40 minerals.
Oh, 40 minerals.
And quick note from Patrick, I don't know exactly where this is going to go, but I will say we should represent this text as honestly as we can. If any antiquated words come up that you don't want to say, just say the word antiquated word.
Yeah,
Antiquated word.
works for me.
Okay, let me pick up. He that is grounded in astrology, Heinrich with tongues, well seen in minerals, hath all the principles magic doth require. Then doubt not, Faustus, but to be renowned and more frequented for this mystery. Then heretofore the Delphian oracle. The spirits tell me they can dry the sea and fetch the treasure of all foreign wrecks. All the wealth that our forefathers hid within the massy entrails of the earth. Tell me then, Faustus, what shall we three want?
Briefly, Shrek Apologist says, is this like those TikToks where someone is playing Subway Surfer on one side while the other side is clips from Succession?
Yes.
That's exactly it.
This is the next move.
Exactly
This is how we're
Yeah.
going to get Zoomers into the theater.
Yeah.
You're just going to be on stage, and then off on the side is just going to be a Subway Surfer stream.
Yeah, be doing opera. Nothing, Cornelius. Oh, this cheers my soul. Come, shew me some demonstrations magical, that I may conjure in some lusty grove and have these joys in full possession.
Then haste thee to some solitary grove, and bear wise Bacon's and Albertus's works, the Hebrew Psalter and New Testament, and whatsoever else is requisite. We will inform thee ere our conference cease.
All these, first let him know the words of art, and then all other ceremonies learned. Faustus may try his cunning by himself.
I thought Faustus said fuck art earlier. I fucking hate art. Sorry.
We're trying to inform you. We're trying to make you wiser.
First I'll instruct thee in the rudiments, and then wilt thou be perfecter than I.
Then come and dine with me, and after meat, we'll canvass every quiddity thereof. For, ere I sleep, I'll try what I can do. This night, I'll conjure, though I die therefore. Exeunt. Enter 2 scholars. Clayton, your first scholar. Tina, your second scholar.
Okay. I wonder what's become of Faustus. That was wont to make our schools ring with sick probo.
Oh, for see, here comes his boy.
Clayton, I think you were Wagner as well. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. How now, sirrah? Where thy master? God in heaven knows.
Why dost not thou know?
Yes, I know, but that follows not. Go to, sirrah, leave your jesting, and tell us where he is. That follows not necessary by force of argument that you, being licentiates, should stand upon. Therefore, acknowledge your error and be attentive.
Damn, dude.
Didst thou not say thou knewest?
Have you any witnesses on't? Yes, sirrah, I heard you. Ask my fellow if I be a thief.
Well, you will not tell us.
Quick question for
Yes,
my
sir.
my theater
Yeah.
homies. What sounds cooler, Blood Lance or Blood Surge? Draw blood from enemies dealing 5 damage and expel a Blood Nova dealing 14 damage. It increases 10% per enemy drained. Or Blood Lance. Throw a Blood Lance that lingers in an enemy for 3 seconds, dealing 22 damage.
Sir,
I
will
like
tell
blood.
you.
I like Blood Surge because it sounds like an energy drink.
Yeah, let's do that. Good call. All right, thanks everybody. Get back to the theater.
All good.
If you were not dunces, you would never ask me such a question. It's the character, Pat. It's a fine question to ask. It's okay.
Oh, it's okay. Thanks.
For is not he corpus natural, and is not that mobile? Then wherefore should you ask me such a question? But there I am by nature phlegmatic, slow to wrath, and prone to lechery, to love I would say. It were not for you to come within 40 foot of the place of execution, although I do not doubt to see you both hanged in the next session. Thus, having triumphed over you, I will set my countenance like a Persian, and begin to speak thus. Truly, my dear brethren, my master is within at dinner, with Valdez and Cornelius as this wine. If it could speak, would inform your worships, and so, the Lord bless you, preserve you, and keep you, my dear brethren, my dear brethren.
Is this implying that Wagner is drunk?
Yeah, maybe.
Ugh.
Nay, then, I fear he has fallen to that damned art for which they, too, are infamous throughout the world. Hint, hint, necromancy.
Here, stranger, and not allied to me, yet should I grieve for him. But come, let us go and inform the rector, and see if he, by his grave counsel, can reclaim him.
Oh, but I fear me nothing can reclaim him.
Yet let us try what we can do.
They're tattling on me, to the rector. This is so fucking rude.
Rector,
Thank you,
hardly
Amber
know.
Aaron,
Dollars.
for subscribing, despite the fact that we are doing the most niche stream known to man.
Thank you.
Any thoughts before I go into yet another really long monologue?
But
Here we
Mephistopheles will be here
go.
soon.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to hear
Ocean 50.
Mephistopheles.
Oh yeah. Ocean 50 contributes. Rector? I hardly know her. Thank you. That's exactly the kind of wordplay, again, as Meme Short said, that would kill it in the 1600s. Enter Faustus to conjure. Now that the gloomy shadow of the earth, longing to view Orion's drizzling look, leaps from the Antarctic world unto the sky, and dims the welkin with her pitchy breath, Faustus, begin thine incantations, and try if devils will obey thy hest, seeing thou hast prayed and sacrificed to them. Within this circle is Jehovah's name, forward and backward anagrammatized.
I love that word.
Abbreviated names of holy saints, figures of every adjunct to the heavens, and characters of signs and erring stars, by which the spirits are enforced to rise. And
You guys are
fear
gonna
not-
talk well. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break.
Okay! I'm about to read some fucking Latin!
Trius, thank you. Trius 801.
Oh my god, thank you. This is a great day. I get to talk. I get to talk without thinking. And we get a bunch of subs. So thank you so much, everyone. Then fear not, Faustus, but be resolute and try the uttermost magic can perform. Since me he day at Gerontis pity. Valiant Newman triplex, Jehovoi. Igni eri aquatani spiritus salvati. Orentus princeps Beelzebub. Inferni ardentus monarch. Imagine if I summoned a fucking demon right now.
Yeah.
I'd be fucked up. Et demogorgon propitiamus vos. At appariet et surget Mephistopheles quod tumeraris. Per Jehovim Gehennem. Et consecratum aquam quam nunc spargo, signumque crucis quad nunc facio, e per vota nostra ipse nunc serget nobis dictatus Mephistopheles. I charge thee to return and change thy shape. Thou art too ugly to attend on me. Go and return an old Franciscan friar. That holy shape becomes a devil best. I see there's virtue in my heavenly words. Who would not be proficient in this art? How pliant is this Mephistopheles, full of obedience and humility. Such is the force of magic and my spells. No, Faustus, thou art conjurer laureate. Thou canst command great Mephistopheles, quin regis Mephistopheles fratris imagine. And then Mephistopheles comes back, dressed like a Franciscan friar, and...
Wait, he just does it? He just does what the guy says?
Does it. Yeah, he just fucking does it.
Now, Faustus, what wouldst thou have me do?
I charge thee, wait upon me whilst I live, to do whatever Faustus shall command, be it to make the moon drop from her sphere, or the ocean to overwhelm the world.
Servant to great Lucifer, and may not follow thee without his leave. No more than he commands must we perform.
Did not he charge thee to appear to me?
I came hither of mine own accord.
Did not my conjuring speeches raise thee? Speak.
That was the cause, but yet per accidens. For when we hear one rack the name of God, abjure the scriptures and his Savior Christ, we fly in hope to get his glorious soul. Nor will we come unless he use such means, whereby he is in danger to be damned. Therefore, the shortest cut for conjuring is stoutly to abjure the Trinity, and pray devoutly to the Prince of Hell.
So Faustus is basically like, hey demon, do my bidding, and Mephistopheles was like, only if Satan says so. Because honestly, we just show up when people are saying fuck the Bible because we might be able to get their soul and take him to hell. And that's sick. We think you're vulnerable. Faustus is like, what the fuck? So Faustus hath is a terrible word, hath already done, and holds this principle. There is no chief, but only Beelzebub, to whom Faustus doth dedicate himself. This word, damnation, terrifies not him, for he confounds hell in Elysium. His ghost be with the old philosophers. But leaving these vain trifles of men's souls, tell me, what is that Lucifer, thy lord?
Regent and commander of all spirits.
Was not that Lucifer an angel once?
Yes, Faustus, and most dearly loved of God.
How comes it then that he is Prince of Devils?
Oh, my aspiring pride and insolence, for which God threw him from the face of heaven.
And what are you that live with Lucifer?
Unhappy spirits that fell with Lucifer, conspired against our God with Lucifer, and are forever damned with Lucifer.
Where are you damned?
In hell.
How comes it then that thou art out of hell?
Why, this is hell, nor am I out of it.
Famous line alert!
Oh. Thinkst thou that I, who saw the face of God and tasted the eternal joys of heaven, am not tormented with 10,000 hells and being deprived of everlasting bliss? Oh, Faustus, leave these frivolous demands which strike a terror to my fainting soul.
What? Is great Mephistopheles so passionate for being deprived of the joys of heaven? Learn thou of Faustus manly fortitude, and scorn those joys thou never shalt possess. Go bear these tidings to great Lucifer. Seeing Faustus hath the... Okay, everyone try to say Faustus hath.
Faustus.
Seeing Faustus hath.
Faustus hath. Faustus hath. Faustus hath.
Faustus
Faustus
hath.
hath. Faustus
Faustus.
hath.
So
Faustus
it's
hath.
just me.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
just me, huh?
skill issue.
Faustus hath.
Skill gap.
No. L. Taking an L here. Seeing Faustus hath incurred eternal death by desperate thoughts against Jove's deity. Say, he surrenders up to him his soul, so he will spare him 24 years, letting him live in all voluptuousness, having thee ever to attend on me, to give me whatsoever I shall ask, to tell me whatsoever I demand, to slay mine enemies and aid my friends, and always be obedient to my will. Go and return to mighty Lucifer, and meet me in my study at midnight, and then resolve me of thy master's mind.
Oh, Faustus.
By mother's
Had
blood,
I as many souls as there be stars, I'd give them all for Mephistopheles.
shall you
By him, I'll be great emperor of the world, and make a bridge through the moving air, and make a bridge through the moving air to pass the ocean with a band of men. I'll join the hills that bind the Afric shore and make that country continent to Spain, and both contributory to my crown. The emperor shall not live but by my leave, nor any potentate of Germany. Now that I have obtained what I desired, I'll live in speculation of this art till Mephistopheles return again. Enter Wagner and Clown.
I really like that
Oh,
stage direction.
Yep. Yeah, Faustus is just like, okay, I'm gonna go read a book till the devil comes back to talk to me. Tina, you are Clown. And Clayton, you'll continue to be
Get a
Wagner.
good silly clown voice. All right. Sirrah, boy, come hither.
How, boy? Swounds, boy. I hope you have seen many boys with such picadillos as I have. Boy, quoth I.
The PS5, boy.
It's me, boy, the PS5.
Pick a Devance is beards cut to a point.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, I had to go look at that one because I was very curious about Picadevance. I'm gonna.
Gotta be careful with words that we. Yeah.
Yeah. I looked up. I'm gonna just
That's cool.
Picadevance, so people know what we're actually saying.
Oh,
but it's
it's-
literally like beard.
Devil.
Yeah.
It-
Oh,
like,
there we go.
It's an anglicized version of what I think is supposed to be French.
Word of happy Pick a Devance
like a
Day,
pointy
everybody.
beard.
It is a Pick a Devance Day. Good Pick a Devance Day by your leave, Sirrah.
All right. Tell me, Sirrah, hast thou any comings in?
And goings out too, you may see else.
Alas, poor slave, see how poverty jesteth in his nakedness. The villain is bare and out of service, and so hungry, that I know he would give his soul to the devil for a shoulder of mutton, though it were blood raw.
Oh, a soul to the devil for a shoulder of mutton, though 'twere blood raw, not so good friend, by lady. I had need have it well roasted, and good sauce to it, if I pay so dear.
Have a look inside.
The reviews are in. The clown voice is perfect, says Ryan.
Yeah, I'm glad it's getting that
Oh.
clown imagery.
My internet is cutting in. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Do you want me to sub as Wagner for you? Oh, Clayton has fully.
Oh,
That's funny. Where's the key to this chapel door? I forget.
I think God doesn't want us to read the play.
I don't think God wants us
Where
to
is the
open
key to the chapel door? Anyone know where the key to the chapel door is? Faustus sure
I
doesn't.
feel like I just had it last time I played this.
God may not want it, but we do.
Clayton, how's your connection now?
Click it. Oh yeah, there you go. Thanks.
Like the ones I was fed.
Oh.
Well, it's okay. We've got a cutscene here we can watch while we
Oh, cool.
while
While
wait
Clayton
for Clayton to
troubleshoots.
Swag.
yeah.
Are you gonna voice act the cutscene?
No, it's gonna be fully voice acted, my friend.
What?
Wow.
Hey, welcome back,
oh
Clayton.
no.
It's okay.
We're watching a cutscene. And looking at my sewing patterns. Bing bong.
Clayton's internet is preventing us from culture.
They found out somebody was doing culture on the internet, and they're like, "Stop it! Shut it down!"
Spelfo says, God's power extends only to Clayton's router.
So we're gonna be meeting our own demon in a second here.
Oh?
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation.
Sorry, I'm turning it up.
Yet you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink,
Hello.
gamble,
Hello.
Hi.
you covet,
We're watching a
and
cutscene.
steal.
Oh.
Shameful.
Uh-oh.
Ash the Flower Child. Catholicism doesn't fully exist in this world, but it is definitely Catholicism coded.
Is their birthright.
Just like Ferrari.
My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour.
Oh,
our
Oh no.
world.
Our
Yes.
videos have gotten cropped real bad.
Salvation lies not in
Thanks to my
light,
re-entering somehow.
I will
But in
adjust in a
you.
moment.
Yeah, they can look at my sewing pattern. It's
faith.
fine.
has taught
We're
you to deny
watching
your
mommy.
heart's desire.
Sorry. 1 second. There we go. That should be back to normal.
Oh yeah.
Within yourself.
Who's she played by again?
Break
I
the
don't know.
chains. And discover
Ralph Innocent shows up pretty
who
soon.
you
With
were meant to be. Break the chains
Wow.
and be
What a
beautiful.
fit. What
in
horns?
sin.
Mm-hmm.
She was like a character at the end of Diablo 3, right?
I don't remember, honestly.
Imagine that. Okay. That's the only Diablo game I played, so I'm trying to remember any story.
Resist
This
her
lady
temptation.
wasn't praying to God.
Airline Fair.
Wait. Man,
Lonnie,
Oh my god.
that's not very holy.
I brought
Adam.
your child into this world.
Oh no.
Sorry for this guy.
Oh, they do be killing this priest.
No, I don't like this.
Well, I mean, listen, he came at him pretty hard with the shade at the beginning of that service there.
Sure.
You know, Ash says, this is just what Catholic Mass is like.
First of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your
Pig is always watching.
preparations. Now, our true work begins.
Okay.
Oh
Cut-
my
cut-
god.
They still stomping back
They're
there. I
still
love
going
that.
at it, yeah.
Goodness
Cool.
gracious.
All right. You
So
may
we had
resume
left off.
culture.
Yeah. When did I phase out of existence?
Well, wilt thou serve me is where you were. So
Yes.
Wagner is talking to this clown, and
Oh,
he's
no.
like, clown, like Faustus has Mephistopheles. He has like a demon servant. What if you were my clown servant? Would you like that? And he's trying to convince the clown to serve him as a clever parallel, you see, to the main pairing in this play.
Which would you rather have, demon servant or clown servant?
I don't believe in keeping clowns as servants. I think that they need freedom and independence.
Clervin
Yeah,
is
they do
short
like
for
to
clown
roam the
servant.
pastures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
I'm at risk of.
Y'all ready to
Oh,
see
go
one
on.
of my favorite things about this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to briefly actually talk about Diablo, they've gone back to this much more moody direction. You know, they've got these beautiful greens and blues and golds. You know, we're out here on this very atmospheric ice field in a creepy Russian village. But the game is just like permeated to its core, to its bones with this game as a service vibe where they will address in clear terms. Well, let me just show you. Hey, oh, we're stumbling across this icy tundra. If only there was some shelter. Ah, hark, the golden light of an ice-worn cellar. Let me enter. Oh, I didn't get the pop-up this time. Okay. The first 2 times I did this, I got a pop-up that said, cellars can contain all variety of, a wide variety of content.
Oh no!
They call
used
it
the C
content
word?
in the game.
No.
That's weird. That's weird.
We have
Why did
got
they
to
do
push
that?
back against content as a concept.
My favorite part of video game immersion and lore.
Mostly
the
the
content.
All right. Anyways, enjoy
love
your
deep
theater.
content.
Let's get
In
back
Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda's like, Link, you need to come find me. But first, explore all the content there is in Hyrule.
Take advantage of all the content we have to offer. Clayton, all right. Well, wilt thou serve me, and I'll make thee go like Latin. You're trying to read some fucking Latin.
Open this treasure chest. You might find a podcast in there.
Stop! Audio log. My phone is full of audio logs. Clayton might be frozen again, actually.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's
He's
not.
just sitting very still.
Oh, he's just sitting so still.
Oh,
I'm trying. Sorry, no, it's coming in and out. I'm trying to do something to see if I can do
Ah, okay.
anything to make this run better, but it seems to be not a great day for Spectrum. What is any?
Oh.
Ha ha ha.
Maybe you should say some rituals to bind Spectrum to you and make it your servant.
What was my exact line? What am I coming in on?
Well, wilt thou serve me? Well, comma, wilt thou serve me? She's about to make a fun joke.
I think I lost connection again.
Oh,
no.
Clayton, do you want to turn camera off and I can adjust to see if that runs better? We'll wait to hear
I
from
blame the
Clayton.
clown. We didn't have problems till the clown showed up.
Yeah,
the
the
clown,
clown
yeah.
is really. I mean, I'm the last person, as you all know, to blame a clown for anything. Because I support clowns and clown rights.
Sure.
Spectrum is the original Problems clown. Remember does anyone remember the Problems clown?
No.
The Problems clown, it was that thing, it was like these Instagram infographics where like they would just be like these little parables or something. And it'd be like, oh, hey, you know, if you help somebody out of a hole, they'll help you out of the hole later. And it'd be these little silhouettes, like these really cheaply made little like green screen silhouettes. And one of them was like about how like a good wife will protect you from problems. But the way they manifested it is they had like the silhouette of a clown who was just throwing knives into the back of a guy, and the clown was labeled Problems.
That's so good. That's so good.
I would like to see this image later. Why don't I read for Clayton?
Okay, cool.
And we'll continue going. I'll do a classic
Okay.
Clayton voice.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
what Clayton sounds like. Well, wilt thou serve me, and I'll make thee go like Quivi he discipulus.
Oh, in verse?
No, sirrah, in beaten silk and stavesacre.
Oh, how, Knavesacre. I thought that was all the land his father left him. Do you hear? I would be sorry to rob you of your living.
Sirrah, I say in stavesacre.
Oh, Knavesacre! Why then be like? If I were your man, I should be full of vermin.
So thou shalt, whether thou beest with me or no. But, sirrah, leave your jesting, and bind yourself presently unto me for 7 years, or I'll turn all the lice about thee into familiars, and they shall tear thee into pieces.
Do you hear, sir? You may save that labor. They are too familiar with me already. Swones, they are as bold with my flesh as if they had paid for their meat and drink.
This exchange is lit. Well, do you hear, sirrah? Hold, take these guilders. Gives money.
Gridirons, what be they?
Why, French crowns.
Mass, but for the name of French crowns, a man were as good have as many English counters. And what should I do with these?
Why now, sirrah, thou art at an hour's warning, whensoever or wheresoever the devil shall fetch thee.
No, here, take your gridirons again.
Truly, I'll have none of them.
Yeah, truly, but you shall.
Bear witness, I gave them him.
Bear witness, I give you them again.
Well, I will cause 2 devils presently to fetch thee away, Baliol and Belcher.
Oh, let your Baliol and your Belcher come here and I'll knock them. They were never so knocked since they were devils. Hey, I should kill one of them. What would folks say? Do you see yonder tall fellow in the round slop? He has killed the devil. So I should be called Kill Devil all the parish over.
Enter 2 devils, and the clown runs up and down crying. Baliol and Belcher! Spirits! Away! Exunt, devils.
What? Are they gone? A vengeance on them. They have vile long nails. There was a he-devil and a she-devil. I'll tell you how you shall know them. All he-devils has horns, and all she-devils has clips and cloven feet. Goodness gracious me.
That's a
Well,
little
sirrah,
demon
it's a-
essentialist.
Yeah.
A little sexual humor for you. First time chat from Super Pleo says, just got here. What is happening?
Simone, would you actually would you like to provide context for those of us who might be joining presently?
I would love to. I would also love for my camera to be adjusted so that my face.
So here's the thing: is I can do that, but as soon as Clayton comes back, it's
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
break
why don't I
everything.
just? Let me see if.
Yeah, there you
what
go.
direction I can
That
move.
worked. No, the first direction you moved.
The other way.
just heard a beep.
Oh, it did work.
Is
Okay,
Clayton
sorry,
back?
the delay. Okay.
I think Clayton's back.
Oh, was you? Let me check.
Hey, I guess we'll try this again with the
All right.
restarted router and everything.
Oh, good. Okay, our first time chatter, Super Pleo asking, what is happening? We are playing Diablo 4. We have only 1 code for Diablo 4, but there are 4 of us. What are the rest of us going to do? We Googled Satan-themed media, and so we are reading Christopher Marlowe's classic 17th century play, The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus, while Pat plays Diablo 4 as a necromancer. The play is about, appropriately, a man who decides to become a necromancer.
You moved off screen.
Damn it! Well, that's just, I'll go back there if you ever disappear again. Because he is full of hubris and he doesn't believe in the consequences of following the devil. So that's, we're doing a little morality play for you here today.
Everyone was like, "Oh, I need my Tuesday morality play," so we got it for you right here.
I really,
What
yeah.
line am I at?
Now
Where
we
are
are
we?
at Well Sirrah, follow me.
Follow.
You could also look up Well, Sirrah, follow me from Wagner. And we are also dealing with some intermittent internet issues
Okay, found
from
it.
Clayton. Excellent. Continue. We just had some gender essentialism for demons, which seems like it shouldn't be a thing, but it was the 1600s, so.
Well, okay. I guess I'll say that line. Maybe it'll come through. Well, Syrah, follow me.
But do you hear? If I should serve you, would you teach me to raise up a Banios and Belchios?
All right, I think maybe.
I will teach thee to turn thyself to anything. To a dog.
Oh, poor Clayton's internet.
Clayton, you're not running a VPN, are you?
No, and I've turned like everything off.
Okay.
It's just Spectrum has decided to give me 400 kilobytes
Wow.
today.
Damn, that ain't great.
400 whole kilobytes?
I don't know. So I'm trying to look into diagnosing my router and things, and
Okay.
it's telling me that's the speed I'm getting to
Well,
this computer right now.
Clayton, if you want to hop off for a while, and then DM one of us if your shit gets back together, you could, just so you
Yeah.
don't have to struggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could do audio only. I don't know if that would be better or worse.
If he's doing audio only, he can't be troubleshooting.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
Clayton, I'll loan you some giggle bites.
Giggle bites.
Yeah, I wish.
Right. Moving back here.
Yeah,
Oh.
later.
Phone. My mouse. Oh my god. My face is so big.
You know, the theater's budget is always getting cut. So
It's so sad.
Let me do a quick
Yeah.
recrop while we're waiting there.
Okay. You could put pig
Did
also.
they?
Yeah.
How did they perform these plays with 16th century internet? If we can't do it today, how did they?
That's what I'm always wondering. Like they were so the technology that they had is completely lost.
Yeah.
And that's just terrible. Like how did they manage? But how's everyone feeling about the play so far while Pat's recropping things? Have you learned anything? Have you appreciated all of the fun sexual humor?
Yeah. You want me to do my impression of like the
Yeah.
16th century theater goer?
Sure. Do it.
I like the funny voices you did. What was you on the stage? I liked all the funny voices that you done.
I love
really-
16th century theater goers. They're so kind.
Yeah. Thanks for the great review. Everyone who's just tuning in, we got a great review from a 16th century theater goer appreciating our funny voices. I got pretty carried away and I stopped sounding like Clayton and became my like little old lady voice.
I think you gotta reel that one back into Clayton because it's a little close to Tina's voice.
It's true.
So it
the
kinda sounds
clown
like, yeah.
appealed to me. All right, let's go from clown, or we'll go from.
Let's
I'll
go
do the
from
Bogman
clown.
one. All right, I'm Clayton. I will teach thee to turn thyself to anything, to a dog, or a cat, or a mouse, or a rat, or anything.
Oh, Christian, to a dog or a cat, a mouse or a rat? No, sir. If you turn me into anything, let it be in the likeness of a little pretty frisking flea, that I may be here and there and everywhere. Ooh, I'll tickle the pretty wenches' plackets. I'll be amongst them, I faith.
This guy's got a.
He's a perv.
He's a pervert. He's like that. He's like the giggity guy from fucking Family Guy.
Quagmire.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is actually, I should mention it, obviously, because this is problematic. Bad clown representation. Real clowns are not like this.
Real clowns would never.
No.
Well, why are you making out all clowns to be the same? You know, maybe.
They're well, Sarah, come.
Oh, I mean, Pat's playing Necromancer, of course, since Satan Theme.
But do you hear, Wagner?
Ow! Malleol and Belcher.
Oh, Lord, I pray, sir, let Banio and Belcher go sleep.
Villain, call me Master Wagner, and let thy left eye be I keep going into the fucking clown voice. Diametrically fixed upon my right heel, with quasi vestigius nostris insistere. Exit.
Oh, God, forgive me. He speaks Dutch fustian. Well, I'll follow him. I'll serve him. That's flat.
Exit. Faustus, discovered in his study. Now, Faustus, must thou needs be damned, and canst thou not be saved? What boots it then, to think of God or heaven? Away with such vain fancies and despair. Despair in God and trust in Beelzebub. Now go not backward. No, Faustus, be resolute. Why waverst thou? Oh, something soundeth in mine ears. Abjure this magic, turn to God again. I and Faustus will turn to God again. To God? He loves thee not. The God thou servest is thine own appetite, wherein is fixed the love of Beelzebub. To him I'll build an altar and a church, and offer lukewarm blood of newborn babes. Enter good angel and evil angel. Tina, you continue to be evil, or good angel, sorry.
I'm off to the dry steps.
Oh, you're muted?
Execrable
Oh, sorry,
art.
no. I just couldn't hear you for a second. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
no.
I think I was too high pitched, maybe.
Sweet Faustus, leave that execrable art.
Contrition, prayer, repentance. What of them?
Oh, they are means to bring thee unto heaven.
Rather illusion, fruits of lunacy that make men foolish that do trust them most.
Of heaven and heavenly things.
No, Faustus, think of honor and
Exeunt angels.
Goodbye.
Of wealth. What?
I was just saying goodbye to the angels.
Oh, yeah, no, it's totally appropriate to say goodbye to the angels. Of wealth, why the Signory of Emden shall be mine. When Mephistopheles shall stand by me, what god can hurt thee, Faustus? Thou art safe. Cast no more doubts. Come, Mephistopheles, and bring glad tidings from great Lucifer. It's not midnight. Come, Mephistopheles, veni, Mephistophile. Enter Mephistopheles. Now tell me, what says Lucifer, thy lord?
And that I shall wait on Faustus while he lives, so he will buy my service with his soul.
Already Faustus hath hazarded that for thee.
But, Faustus, thou must bequeath it solemnly, and write a deed of gift with thine own blood. For that security craves great Lucifer. If thou deny it, I will back to hell.
Stay, Mephistopheles, and tell me, what good will my soul do thy lord?
Enlarge his kingdom.
Is that the reason why he tempts us thus?
The Solomon miseris socios habuisse dolores.
Why, have you any pain that torture others?
As great as have the human souls of men. But tell me fast, shall I have thy soul? And I will be thy slave, and wait on thee, and give thee more than thou hast wit to ask.
Aye, Mephistopheles, I give it thee.
Then, Faustus, stab thine arm courageously, and bind thy soul, that at some certain day great Lucifer may claim it as his own. And then be thou as great as Lucifer.
Stabbing his arm! Lo, Mephistopheles, for love of thee I cut mine arm, and with my proper blood assure my soul to be great Lucifer's, chief lord and regent of perpetual night. Do you hear the blood that trickles from mine arm, and let it be propitious for my wish?
But, Faustus, thou must write it in a manner of a deed of gift.
Aye, so I will. Writes. But Mephistopheles, my blood congeals, and I can write no more.
I'll fetch thee fire to dissolve it straight.
This seems...
Exit.
How do we feel about fetching fire to decongeal my blood?
I
Ashlar-
simultaneous. Oh yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I simultaneously like and hate the word congeal. Like it's a kind of funny word. It sounds funny, like congeal. But then when you think about it, it's like, oh no, I don't like that.
It's one of those words that just like sounds perfect for what it is, which is kind of gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ash the Flower Child says live pat reactions are great. I miss being evil angel. That was fun. All right. What might the staying of my blood portend? Is it unwilling that I should write this bill? Why streams it not that I may write afresh? Faustus gives to thee his soul. Ah, there it stayed. Why shouldst thou not? Is not thy soul shine thine own? Then write again. Faustus gives to thee his soul. Re-enter Mephistopheles with a chafer of coals.
Here's fire, come Faustus, set it on.
So now the blood begins to clear again. Now will I make an end immediately. Rights.
Oh, what will not I do to obtain his soul?
Consummatum est. This bill is ended, and Faustus hath bequeathed... I sure say that a lot. Faustus hath bequeathed his soul to Lucifer.
Faustus
What is this
bequeathing.
He do bequeathin'. But what is this inscription on mine arm? Homo fugae. Whither should I fly? If unto God, he'll throw me down to hell. My senses are deceived. Here's nothing writ. I see it plain. Here in this place is writ Homo fugae. Yet shall not Faustus fly.
Touch him somewhat to delight his mind.
Aside then exit. Re-enter Mephistopheles with devils, who give crowns and rich apparel to Faustus, dance, and then depart. Now's the time when I'll show my bum pad.
No,
hang on,
my
I gotta stop the stream.
I'm not gonna dance. I'm just gonna take it off. I'm just gonna...
Okay.
It's good. It's good.
All right, I can't stop
at
you. It's a little tough it back there. Now imagine, here's a scenario that I'd like everybody to imagine is
Sure.
at some point in the near future, like you are amongst polite society, polite company, and you're having like cultured conversations, and the play Dr. Faustus comes up. This is mostly for the people in the chat. And you're able to talk about it a little bit, and then someone's like, "Oh, how do you know about Dr. Faustus?" What do you say?
Yeah. Dwell on that.
If this is
You're
how
like,
you
oh
know
yeah,
it.
I just love culture.
I saw it.
Equidigital says, I'll describe this stream in detail.
There
I
you
will
go,
download
Ryan.
the VOD and send it to them.
Okay, Ryan attended an amateur reading of it once, which does not surprise me.
I believe
Ryan
Ryan,
does.
is referring to this.
Well,
Oh!
oh, we are the amateurs. We are the amateurs.
Okay.
We are professionals.
God damn it. Clarodactyl says, saw it on Tinternet.
Yeah.
So I actually did see this. When I just study abroad, I saw the guy who plays Rory on Doctor Who perform as Mephistopheles in the Globe, and it was very good.
Oh, cool.
I did not enjoy reading it so much, but I really enjoyed seeing it performed, and that made me like it a lot more. Oh, that's the production Ryan is obsessed with. Yeah, it is so gay. I was reading the play, and I was like, it's kind of gay. And then they leaned all the way into it in the production, which was fantastic. So, very lucky. And I was standing really close to the stage. All right, so we have the Devil's Dance and then Depart. Speak, Mephistopheles, what means this show?
Faustus, but to delight thy mind withal, and to shew thee what magic can perform.
What means this show is also what all the new viewers in chat are saying. But may I raise up spirits when I please?
Hey, I. Is it A or I?
I think it's I.
I, Faustus, and do greater things than these.
Hey, Faustus.
Hey.
Then there's enough for 1,000 souls. Here, Mephistopheles, receive this scroll, a deed of gift of body and of soul, but yet conditionally that thou perform all articles prescribed between us both.
And Faustus, I swear by hell and Lucifer to effect all promises between us made.
Then hear me read them.
Oh my
Read.
God, terms and service conditions. What is this?
This is it, our caps lock terms and services. On these conditions following: first, that Faustus may be a spirit in form and substance. Secondly, that Mephistopheles shall be his servant and at his command. Thirdly, that Mephistopheles shall do for him and bring him whatever he desires. Fourthly, that he shall be in his chamber or house invisible. Lastly, that he shall appear to the said John Faustus at all times whatsoever he please. I, John Faustus of Württemberg, doctor, by these presents, do give both body and soul to Lucifer, Prince of the East, and his minister, Mephistopheles, and furthermore grant unto them that, 24 years being expired, the articles above written in violet, full power to fetch or carry the said John Faustus, body and soul, flesh, blood, or goods into their habitation, wheresoever by me, John Faustus.
Should I learn how to make a bone prison?
Yeah, dude.
Or a corpse
Please
explosion?
do. Oh, fuck, my computer's about to fall asleep.
Speak, Faustus. Do you deliver this as your deed?
I take it, and the devil give thee good on it.
Now, Faustus, ask what thou wilt.
First, will I question with thee about hell? Tell me, where is the place that men call hell?
Under the heavens.
Aye, but where about?
Within the bowels of these elements, where we are tortured and remain forever, hell hath no limits, nor is circumscribed in one self-place. For where we are is hell, and where hell is, there must we ever be. And to conclude, when all the world dissolves and every creature shall be purified, all places shall be hell that are not heaven.
Come, I think hell's a fable.
I think so still, till experience change thy mind.
Why?
That's good.
Why thinkst thou then that Faustus shall be damned?
Aye, of necessity. For here's the scroll, wherein thou hast given thy soul to Lucifer.
Aye, and body too, but what of that? Thinkst thou that Faustus is so fond to imagine that after this life there is any pain? Tush, these are trifles and mere old wives' tales.
Faustus, I am an instance to prove the contrary, for I am damned, and am now in hell.
How? Now in hell? Nay, and this be hell, I'll willingly be damned here. What? Walking, disputing, etc. But leaving off this, let me have a wife, the fairest maid in Germany, for I am wanton and lascivious, and cannot live without a wife.
For I am wanton and lascivious, and cannot live without a wife.
Me on Tumblr.
Yeah, how? A wife? I pray thee, Faustus, talk not of a wife.
Nay, sweet Mephistopheles, fetch me one, for I will have one.
Well, thou will have one? Sit there till I come, I'll fetch thee a wife in the devil's name.
Damn, dude. Exit. Re-enter Mephistopheles with a devil dressed like a woman with fireworks.
Classic Bugs Bunny shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, God.
Hey, Faustus, how dost thou like thy wife?
A plague on her for a hot, I'll antiquated word.
Faustus, marriage is but a ceremonial toy. If thou lovest me, think no more of it. I'll cull thee out the fairest courtesans and bring them every morning to thy bed. She whom thine eye shall like, thy heart shall have. But she as chaste as was Penelope, as wise as Saba, or as beautiful as was bright Lucifer before his fall. Hold, take this book, peruse it thoroughly.
Give us book.
The iterating of these lines brings gold. The framing of this circle on the ground brings whirlwinds, tempests, thunder, and lightning. Pronounce this thrice devoutly to thyself, and men in armor shall appear to thee, ready to execute what thou desirest.
Hang on, I have to allow a chat that says, fuck hell, give me a wife. Ash the Flower Child says, bisexual king, I guess. Minotaur says, I think hell is made up, says the guy talking to literal demons.
Funny.
Thanks, Mephistopheles. Yet fain would I have a book wherein wrong tone. Yet fain would I have a book wherein I might behold all spells and incantations, that I might raise up spirits when I please.
Here they are in this book.
Turns to them. Now would I have a book where I might see all characters and planets of the heavens, that I might know their motions and disposition.
Here they are too.
Turns to them. Nay, let me have one book more, and then I have done, wherein I might see all plants, herbs, and trees that grow upon the earth.
Here they be.
Oh, thou art deceived.
Tut, I warrant thee.
Turns to them. When I behold the heavens, then I repent and curse thee, wicked wrong tone entirely. Where do we go? Where are we going with this one? When I behold the heavens, then I repent and curse thee, wicked Mephistopheles, because thou hast deprived me of those joys.
Faustus, thinkest thou heaven is such a glorious thing? I tell thee, 'tis not half so fair as thou, or any man that breathes on earth.
I thought we were just talking about how Mephistopheles misses heaven so fucking much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get it together, Mephistopheles. How provest thou that?
'Twas made for man, therefore is man more excellent.
If it were made for man, 'twas made for me. I will renounce this magic and repent. Character change! Enter good angel and evil angel.
Yet God will pity thee.
Thou art a spirit. God cannot pity thee.
Who buzzeth in mine ears who buzzeth in mine ears I am a spirit. Be I a devil, yet God may pity me. Aye, God will pity me if I repent.
Aye, but Faustus never shall repent.
Oh fuck, it's me again. Eggs and angels. My heart's so hardened I cannot repent. Scarce can I name salvation, faith, or heaven, but fearful echoes thunder in mine ears. Faustus, thou art damned. Then swords and knives, poison, guns, halters, and envenomed steel are laid before me to dispatch myself. And long ere this I should have slain myself, had not sweet pleasure conquered deep despair. Have not I made blind Homer sing to me of Alexander's love and Enon's death? And hath not he that built the walls of Thebes with ravishing sound of his melodious harp made music with my Mephistopheles? Why should I die then, or basely despair? I am resolved. Faustus shall ne'er repent. Come, Mephistopheles, let us dispute again and argue of divine astrology. Tell me, are you a Virgo? Tell me,
I thought he was
are
about
there
to ask
many
if,
heavens?
if they're a virgin.
Yeah, are you a bird?
Should have asked if he was a Gemini. Tell me, are there many heavens above the moon? Are all celestial bodies but one globe, as is the substance of this centric earth?
As are the elements, such are the spheres, mutually folded in each other's orb, and Faustus, all jointly move upon one axle tree, whose terminine is termed the world's wide pole. And nor are the names of Saturn, Mars, or Jupiter feigned, but erring stars.
But tell me, have they all one motion, both situ et tempore?
All jointly move from east to west in 24 hours upon the poles of the world, but differ in their motion upon the poles of the zodiac.
Tush, these slender trifles Wagner can decide. Hath Mephistopheles no greater skill? Who knows not the double motion of the planets? The first is finished in a natural day, the second thus is Saturn in 30 years, Jupiter in 12, Mars in 4, the Sun, Venus, and Mercury in a year, the Moon in 28 days. These are freshman's suppositions. But tell me, hath every sphere a dominion or intelligentsia?
I can't believe this is what smart guys used to sit around saying.
I know, just talking about planets. Tina, are you with us? Did you give us an eye? I couldn't hear you, so.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah, maybe it didn't come in.
How many heavens or spheres are there?
9, the 7 planets, the firmament, and the imperial heaven.
Ugh. Well, resolve me in this question. Why have we not conjunctions, oppositions, aspects, eclipses all at one time? But in some years, we have more, in some less.
Per inoqualium modum respectu totius.
Oh my
Duh.
God. Well, I am answered. Tell me who made the world.
I will not.
Speak Mephistopheles.
That's funny.
Tell me. It is funny.
Move me not, for I will not tell thee.
Villain, have I not bound thee to tell me anything?
Aye, that is not against our kingdom, but this is. Think thou on hell, Faustus, for thou art damned.
Think, Faustus, upon God that made the world.
Remember this.
Exit. I go, accursed spirit, to ugly hell, 'tis thou hast damned distressed Faustus' soul. Is it not too late? Tina, when you do Good Angel, could you move your headphone mic closer to your mouth because your voice is so tiny?
Yeah.
Too late. Never too late if Faustus can repent.
Wow, it was like I was playing an RPG. That was perfect.
If thou repent, devils shall tear thee in pieces. And they shall never raise thy skin.
Exit angels. Oh, Christ, my savior, seek to save distressed Faustus' soul. Enter Lucifer, Beelzebub, and Mephistopheles.
Party here.
Okay. You'll stick with Mephistopheles. It looks like all four of us are in this scene, so you can do Beelzebub and Mephistopheles. I'll do Lucifer and Faustus. Actually, no, because Faustus and Lucifer have a little exchange here. Why don't you do Lucifer?
Okay. I'm scrolling back up. Sorry, I was looking at things. Okay.
Maui.
Christ cannot save thy soul, for he is just. There's none but I have interest in the same.
Oh, who art thou that looks so terrible?
I am Lucifer, and this is my companion prince in hell.
And they were roommates. Oh, Faustus, they are come to fetch away thy soul.
We come to tell thee thou dost injure us. Thou talk'st of Christ, contrary to thy promise. Thou shouldst not think of God. Think of the devil, and of his damn too.
Nor will I henceforth. Pardon me in this. And Faustus vows never to look to heaven, never to name God or to pray to him, to burn his scriptures, slay his ministers, and make my spirits pull his churches down.
Do so, and we will highly gratify thee. Faustus, we are come from hell to shew thee some pastime.
Nice.
Sit down, and thou shalt see all the 7 deadly sins appear in their proper shapes.
That sight will be as pleasing to me unto me as paradise was to Adam, first day of his creation. I already fucked it up.
Talk not of paradise nor creation, but mark this show. Talk of the devil, and nothing else. Come away.
Enter the 7 deadly sins.
Now, Faustus, examine them of their several names and dispositions.
Oh, Tina, this is going to be a tough job for you. What art thou, the first?
I am pride. I disdain to have any parents. I am like to Ovid's flea. I can creep into every corner of a wench, sometimes like a periwing. I sit upon her brow, or like a fan of feathers, I kiss her lips. Indeed I do. What do I not? But fie, what a scent is here. I'll not speak another word, except the ground were perfumed and covered with cloth of Arras.
What art thou, the second?
I am covetousness, begotten of an old churl, in an old leathern bag. And might I have my wish, I would desire that this house and all the people in it were turned to gold, that I might lock you up in my good chest. Oh, my sweet gold.
What art thou, the third?
I am wrath. I had neither father nor mother. I leapt out of a lion's mouth when I was scarce half an hour old, and ever since I have run up and down the world with this case of rapiers, wounding myself when I had nobody to fight withal. I was born in hell, and look to it, for some of you shall be my father.
This is so metal.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. What art thou, the fourth?
I am envy, begotten of a chimney sweeper and an oyster wife. I cannot read and therefore wish all books were burnt. Oh, so true. I am lean with seeing others eat. Oh, that there would come a famine through all the world, that all might die and I live alone. Then thou shouldst see how fat I would be. But must thou sit and I stand? Come down with a vengeance.
Away, envious rascal! What art thou, the fifth?
Who I, sir? I am Gluttony. My parents are all dead, and the devil a penny. They have left me but a bare pension, and that is 30 meals a day and 10 bevers, a small trifle to suffice nature. Oh, I come of a royal parentage. My grandfather was a gammon of bacon, my grandmother a hogshead of claret wine, my godfathers were these Peter Pickle herring and Martin Martelmas beef, but my godmother, she was a jolly gentlewoman and well beloved in every good town and city. Her name was Mistress Marjorie Marchbeard. And now, Faustus, thou hast heard all my progeny. Wilt thou bid me to supper?
No, I'll see thee hanged. Thou wilt eat up all my victuals.
Then the devil choke thee.
Choke thyself, glutton. What art thou, the sixth?
I am Sloth. I was begotten on a sunny bank where I have lain ever since, and you have done me great injury to bring me from thence. Let me be carried thither again by gluttony and lechery. I'll not speak another word for a king's ransom.
What are you, Mistress Minx? Seventh and last.
Who I, sir? I'm the one that loves an inch of raw mutton better than an L of fried stockfish, and the first letter of my name begins with an L.
Away to hell, to hell. Exit the sins.
Now, Faustus, how dost thou like this?
Oh, this feeds my soul.
Tut, Faustus, in hell is all manner of delight.
Oh, might I see hell and return again? How happy were I then?
Thou shalt. I will send for thee at midnight. In meantime, take this book, peruse it thoroughly, and thou shalt turn thyself into what shape thou wilt.
Great thanks, mighty Lucifer. This I will keep as chary as my life.
Farewell, Faustus, and think on the devil.
Yeah, can we get a hand for Tina's 7 sins? That was a
yeah,
tour de
seriously, we need
force.
to take
Oh, thank you.
That was so
Improvised voices. Let's go.
Oh my god. Farewell, great Lucifer. Exit. Lucifer and Beelzebub. Come, Mephistopheles. Exit. Enter Chorus. Learned Faustus to know the secrets of astronomy, graven in the book of Jove's high firmament, did mount himself to scale Olympus' top, being seated in a chariot burning bright, drawn by the strength of Yoki dragons' necks. He now is gone to prove cosmography, and, as I guess, will first arrive at Rome to see the Pope and manor of his court, and take some part of Holy Peter's feast, that, to this day, is highly solemnized. Exit. Enter Faustus and Mephistopheles. We're going on a road trip, Tina. We're going to Rome. We're going to go see the Pope.
I've always wanted to see Rome.
It's going to be great. Having now, my good Mephistopheles, passed with... I got a burp. Hang on. Okay, we good. Passed with delight the stately town of Trier, environed round with airy mountain tops, with walls of flint and deep entrenched lakes, not to be won by any conquering prince. From Paris next, coasting the realm of France, we saw the river Main fall into Rhine, whose banks are set with groves of fruitful vines. Then up to Naples, rich Campania, whose buildings fair and gorgeous to the eye, streets straight forth and paved with finest brick, quartered the town in 4 equivalent. Nope, wrong common placement. There we saw learned Marrow's golden tomb, the way he cut an English mile in length through a rock of stone in one night's space. From thence to Venice, Padua, and the rest, in one of which a sumptuous temple stands that threats the stars with her aspiring top. Thus hitherto hath Faustus spent his time. But tell me now, what resting place is this? Hast thou, as I erst did command, conducted me within the walls of Rome?
I have, and because we will not be unprovided, I have taken up His Holiness' privy chamber for our use.
I hope His Holiness will bid us welcome.
Tut, 'tis no matter, man. We'll be bold with his good cheer. And now, my Faustus, that thou mayst perceive what Rome containeth to delight thee with, know that this city stands upon 7 hills that underprop the groundwork of the same. Just through the midst runs flowing Tiber's stream, with winding banks that cut it into two parts, over the which 4 stately bridges lean. That makes safe passage to each part of Rome. Upon the bridge called Ponte, Angelo erected, is a castle passing strong, within whose walls such store of ordnance are, and double cannons framed of carved brass, as match the days within one complete year, besides the gates and high pyramids, which Julius Caesar brought from Africa.
Getting a little geographic tour of Rome here for the 17th century playgoer. Now, by the kingdoms of infernal rule, of Styx, of Acheron, and the fiery lake of ever-burning Phlegathon? Let's get a Phlegathon going in chat. I swear that I do long to see the monuments in situation of bright, splendid Rome. Come, therefore, let's away.
Polygontent, more like Phlegathon. Nay, Faustus, stay. I know you'd fain see the Pope and take some part of Holy Peter's feast, where thou shalt see a troop of bald pipate friars, whose summum bonum is in belly cheer.
Well, I'm content to compass them then some sport, and by their folly make us merriment. Then charm me, that I may be invisible, to do what I please, unseen of any whilst I stay in Rome. Mephistopheles charms him, so now I believe I am invisible.
Now, do what thou wilt, thou shalt not be discerned.
Sound a sonnet. Enter the Pope and the Cardinal of Lorraine to the banquet, with friars attending. Tina, I hate to say it, you're gonna be the Pope.
My lord of Lorraine, will please you draw near.
Fall to, and the devil choke you when you spare.
How now? Who's that which spake? Friars, look about!
Here's nobody, if it like your holiness.
My lord, here is a dainty dish was sent me from the Bishop of Milan.
I thank you, sir. Faustus snatches the dish.
How now? Who's that which snatched the meat from me? Will no man look? My lord, this dish was sent to me from the Cardinal of Florence.
You say true. I'll hat. I snatch the dish again.
What again? My lord, I'll drink to your grace.
I'll pledge your grace. Snatches the cup. And the Cardinal of Lorraine...
Is he just doing Bugs Bunny shit to the Pope now?
He's literally doing Bugs Bunny shit to the Pope.
This rocks.
I know. It's actually... This play slaps. I will do the Cardinal of Lorraine, and I'll try to be French. Français, je parle français. My lord, it may be some ghost newly crept out of purgatory, come to beg a pardon of your holiness.
Oh, these people are French?
No, the Cardinal of Lorraine is.
Oh, okay.
The Pope can be Italian.
Okay. I don't even know how to do Italian, so I don't even know why I'm asking. It may be so. Friars, prepare a dirge to lay the fury of this ghost. Once again, my lord, fall to.
The Pope crosses himself. What? Are you crossing of yourself? Well, use that trick no more, I would advise you. The Pope crosses himself again. Well, there's the second time. Aware the third. I'll give you fair warning. The Pope crosses himself again, and Faustus hits him a box of the ear, and they all run away.
The new militia recruits have been training night and day.
Okay, so the Pope crossed himself 3 times, and then Faustus punched him in the ear, and then ran away like a little boy. Come on, Mephistopheles, what shall we do?
Nay, I know not. We shall be cursed with bell, book, and candle.
How? Bell, book, and candle. Candle, book, and bell. Forward and backward to curse Faustus to hell. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
I won't say bless you, because I might get punched in the ear. Anon you shall hear a hog grunt, a calf bleat, and an ass bray, because it is St. Peter's holiday. Re-enter all of the friars to sing the dirge.
Thank you.
I was first friar.
Come, brethren, let's about our business with good devotion.
They sing. I will not sing. Okay, but they say some funny shit. Oh, Clayton's back.
Alright, we'll try this.
Yeah, okay.
Oh boy.
What are we doing?
E-test says I'm doing great now, so...
Oh, okay,
Okay,
great.
Nice.
Uh,
You can no longer be pig. Actually, I think we can do this.
Shoot,
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to bother
try to
adjusting
sing
Pig
it.
because we got 8 minutes left.
Nice.
That's fine.
So I'll just leave
This
Pig
really
up.
flew by.
Yeah.
Cursed be he that stole away his holiness meat from the table. Maledicat Dominus. Feel free to join in. Cursed be he that took his holiness to blow on the plate.
Maledicat
Dominus. Sort of a round.
Cursed be that took fire sandal a blow on the plate. Pate. Maledicat Dominus. Cursed be he that disturbeth our holy dirge. Maledicat Dominus. Cursed
Okay,
be
keep going.
he that took away his holiness wine. Maledicat Dominus. Et omnis sancti. Amen.
Yeah, we really nailed that.
One shot, no scope.
No skill issue here. Mephistopheles and Faustus beat the friars and fling fireworks among them, and so exeunt. So Clayton, you just missed a sequence where we did Bugs Bunny shit in the Vatican.
I came in on some of it just listening to the stream to see if that worked. You punched the Pope? Who punched the Pope?
Punched the Pope. Yeah, I punched the Pope in the ear.
Damn! Assassin's Creed 2. Having flashbacks.
The reviews are rolling in of our dirge. People are saying we nailed it. When Faustus had with pleasure ta'en the view of rarest things, royal courts of kings, he stayed his course, so returned home, where such as to bear his absence but with grief, I mean his friends and nearest companions, did gratulate his safety with kind words, and in their conference of what befell, touching his journey through the world and air, they put forth questions of astrology, which Faustus answered with such learned skill as they admired and wondered at his wit. Everyone applauded. Now is his fame spread forth in every land. Amongst the rest, the emperor is one, Carolus V, at whose palace now Faustus is feasted amongst his noblemen. Where, what there he did, in trial of his art, I leave untold. Your eyes shall see it performed. Exit. Enter Robin, the ostler, with a book in his hand. Clayton, do you feel like being Robin the ostler?
Sure. Oh, this is admirable. Here I had stolen one of Dr. Faustus' conjuring books, and I, a faith, I mean to search some circles for my own use. Now will I make all the maidens in our parish dance at my pleasure, stark naked before me, and so by that means I shall see more than I e'er I felt or saw yet. You
Virgin!
Cancel.
Enter Ralph, calling Robin. Tina, do you want to be Ralph?
Robin, prithee, come away. There's a gentleman tarries to have his horse, and he would have his things rubbed and made clean. He keeps such a chafing with my mistress about it, and she has sent me to look thee out. Prithee, come away.
Keep out, or else you are blown up. You are dismembered, Ralph. Keep out, for I am about a roaring piece of work.
Come, what dost thou with that same book? Thou canst not read?
Why not
Get his
dance?
Got him.
What doest thou with that same book? Thou canst not read? Oh, that was your
Wait,
line.
that was yours.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, my master and mistress shall find that I can read, he for his forehead, she for his private study. She's born to bear with me, or else my art fails.
Hi, Robin, what book is that?
What book? Why, the most intolerable book for conjuring that e'er was invented by any brimstone devil.
Canst thou conjure with it?
I can do all these things easily with it. First, I can make the drunk with Hippocras at any tavern in Europe for nothing. That's one of my conjuring works.
Our master parson says that's nothing.
True, Ralph. And more, Ralph, if thou hast any mind to nan spirit our kitchen maid, then turn her and wind her to thy own use, or as often as thou wilt, and at midnight.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, brave Robin, shall I have non-spit and to mine own use? On that condition, I'll feed thy devil with horse bread as long as he lives, of free cost.
No more, sweet Ralph. Let's go and make clean our boots, which lie foul upon our hands, and then to our conjuring in the devil's name.
Excellent. Everybody's becoming a freaking Satanist here.
Then to our conjuring in the devil's name. I'm always saying this.
I am constantly saying that. Enter Robin and Ralph with a silver goblet. Which one of...
Oh yeah, I'm still Robin, sorry. Come, Ralph, did not I tell thee we were forever made by this Dr. Faustus's book? Ecce signum. Essay.
Welcome to hell.
Signum. Here's a simple purchase for horse keepers. Our horses shall eat no hay as long as this lasts.
But Robin, here comes the vintner.
Hush, I'll gull him supernaturally.
Enter Vintner. And then Clayton, this is
That's
you
still...
continue.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope all... Drawer, I hope all is paid. God be with you. Come, Ralph.
Soft, sir, a word with you. I must yet have a goblet paid from you ere you go.
Goblet. Ralph, goblet. I scorn you. You are but a goblet. Search me.
I mean so, sir, with your favor. Searches Robin.
How say you now?
I must say somewhat to your fellow. You, sir.
Me, sir. Search your fill.
Vintner searches him.
Now, sir, you may be ashamed to burden honest men with a matter of truth.
Well, one of you hath this goblet about you.
You lie, Drawer. 'Tis for me. Aside. Sirrah, I'll teach you to impeach honest men. Stand by. I'll scowl you for a goblet. Stand aside, you had best. I charge you in the name of Beelzebub. Look to the goblet, Ralph.
This is one of the more confusing scenes of
Yeah.
the play.
I think I'm talking maybe to the audience in one of those, and then to Ralph in another aside.
Yeah.
I'm not positive.
Lacking some stage direction. What mean you, Sirrah?
I'll tell you what I mean. Reading from a book. Sancto Bellorum Periphrasticon. Nay, I'll tickle you, Venter. Look to the goblet. Ralph. This is Ralph. Polypragmos Belseborams Framanto Paco Dephos Tostu Mephilios Tephilis.
Enter Mephistopheles, sets squibs at their backs, and then exit. They run about. Oh, nomine domini! Thou, Robin, thou hast no goblet!
Torum, here's thy goblet, good vintner.
Gives the goblet to Vintner, who exit. What the
Miser. Yeah, this is. I think
We
some
can just
magic's
cut this
going on.
scene. Go on.
Hootenanny. Misericordia pro nobis. What shall I do? Good devil, forgive me now, and I'll never rob thy library more.
So I think we just got pranked by the devil.
Okay,
Um,
so that wasn't good for us either.
Yeah. Let's finish this scene with Mephistopheles talking to Robin, and then it is 5 p.m.
Okay.
So re-enter
Alrighty.
Mephistopheles.
Monarch of Hell, under whose black survey great potentates do kneel with awful fear, upon whose altars 1,000 souls do lie. How am I vexed with these villains' charms? From Constantinople am I hither come, only for pleasure of these damned slaves.
How? From Constantinople? You have had a great journey. Will you take 6 pence in your purse to pay for your supper and be gone?
Well, villains, for your presumption, I transform thee into an ape, and thee into a dog, and so be gone.
Oh, into an ape? That's brave. I'll have fine sport with the boys. I'll get nuts and apples enow.
And I must be a dog.
I faith thy head will never be out of the pottage pot.
Excellent.
What do you need?
And that
Excellent.
has been our
Wow.
stream of Diablo 4 and Dr. Faustus. I think we're about
through a
halfway
good
through
chunk
the
of
play.
that.
Oh,
Actually,
Yeah.
there's
man,
footnotes,
that's so nice of you.
footnotes
Thank
in
you.
here.
Oh my
wow.
god, Ryan!
Yeah, thank you.
Going wild in the subs.
Sort of nights with
The last minute theater nerd zone. What a great idea.
Yeah.
So if we'll put that link in here once more in case you want to find out the rest of the story. but we actually got through a good chunk of
Yeah.
that because the footnotes are like a third of that webpage.
Yeah. Oh, so
Yeah,
more than
we're
halfway
really
then.
halfway
We're
through.
more than half. We're
At
like
least,
3/4
yeah.
at least.
That's
That's
pretty good.
awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe we can
that's crazy.
finish it in an upcoming week.
Neato.
That was because I worked so hard on this backdrop. It would be a shame not to use it again.
Yeah, I only use it once.
Yeah, yeah. Kick-ass gamer hell. We love
Come back
that.
next time
Yeah.
for the exciting conclusion of
Dr. Faustus.
Dr. Faustus.
Dr. Faustus.
The tragical history of Dr. Faustus.
What does Faustus even want? I still don't even know what he wants besides just like power, women.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think he's
pretty
just he's just like the standard
I'm
like
thinking-
guy who's too thirsty for knowledge, and he starts making mistakes because of it.
Yeah.
Mhm. You did
Yeah, I
wanna
missed,
know
I missed
lot
a good
about
chunk of
astrology.
this. I need to figure out how he punched the Pope.
Oh yeah, the Pope punch
yeah.
was goated. It was
Best
really
scene
good.
of the play.
And
by far.
took his food.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He
And he took the
snatched his
Pope's
meat.
food.
He snatched the
Yeah.
Pope's meat.
Yeah.
Snatched the Pope's meat.
Yeah.
Meat snatched. Anyways,
Scarecrow
Scarecrow Deluxe.
Deluxe.
Scarecrow
Holy
Deluxe.
moly.
Whoa.
Very kind
Thank
of
you.
Thank you.
Why has this been our most successful stream ever?
The people love
You know what?
culture.
Maybe I was wrong,
Theater.
Simone. Maybe
Uh-huh.
putting video game theater in the stream go live notification just got people all hot and bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we delivered.
It
You
made them-
delivered.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Or is it the theater that everyone loves, or is it the Satan?
Oh, that's a
Satan's
great question.
theming.
It's one
We're
of
gonna
the
have
two.
to A/B test.
We'll have to A/B test. Yeah.
Yeah, so next week's stream will be all Satan.
Yeah, no theater, only Satan. Seriously, thank you, everyone. Like, I love
Yeah.
just reading shit aloud. It's one of my great pleasures, and I never get to do it. So this was super fun for me, and I'm glad that I hope you guys had fun too.
Yeah.
I
So
had
maybe
fun.
next time we'll do the Joker script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I still have it? I got rid of it. I'm sorry. I got rid of it.
Fuck.
Yeah. I have a copy of what do I have? Okay, I have a copy of War is a Racket by Brigadier General Smedley D. Butler here. But I no longer have
Smedley
the
D. Butler. Oh my God.
His name.
What
It's
a
a good
name. Smedley D. Butler. Oh.
But
Slade.
anyways, thanks everybody. We will see you back here on Thursday. We haven't decided
Yeah.
exactly what we're going to stream on Thursday yet. We're thinking maybe Oblivion or Skyrim,
Hell yeah.
because those are funny games. Anyways, take care, and we'll see you back here real soon.
Swag. Happy Bing Bong Day, everybody.
Bing
Bye.
Bong Day.